All right, now I'll get over it.
Okay, now we got Don back, and Jim, come on up here, please. So, twice a year.
Excuse me.
Gonna give that to Phil?
I guess I gotta be in it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that for Zoom in.
All right, very good.
Phil, do you know how to work that thing?
Twice a year, the Humboldt Lions Club, we have pancake days. And I know they also do this at high school and middle school. But we do in the fall, around November, we kind of celebrate the winter coming. We celebrate Iowa Test Basic Skills being finished, Iowa assessments. Seems like we have something else in there too that we celebrate. And then now, yes, this spring, we had the maple syrup tapping to the trees by the second graders, and so we had our second round of pancake days. And these are two of about 6 or 7 gentlemen that have been at both Mies and Taft and helping out that way. So, thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
For the record, the middle school and high school are very grateful too.
So,
Yeah,
all
okay.
right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
so it goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Don.
We got another book fair.
Okay, all right. Joyce, come forward. Word. I told her how much she was going to. But it turned out to be a great book fair, and we thank you, Joyce, for your help. So, thank you.
This goes for a volunteer right there. Volunteer.
Thank you.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Got it.
Thanks,
Is he in the
Joyce.
doghouse? or what?
Yeah. I like that. Really good.
Yeah.
I don't see Emily here, but, or Emily's here. Emily Lynch?
Maybe,
Got 4.
unless you get somebody that's.
Okay, I don't see
You got
him.
Nick Nielsen down there. Okay.
I don't see him here, but I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
George, just a minute.
This is the book fair
So,
one here.
somebody, so you don't give somebody else the one for the,
So Joe must have it. I must have turned him around.
instead of. No?
I don't have one.
Well, you don't have one.
We'll get it figured out.
We'll get you one.
Whatever.
Oh, here, Jim. Mary got it.
Mary, okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, sorry.
And you?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Excuse me.
my ear. All right, Emily, now that you've been staying up here for a long time. So, well, back to the book fair. I've always, the last 2 or 3 years, I've been in charge of the cash registers. And they're a little more to them than just a cash register.
There we go.
So, I go to Emily and I go to Amy. So Emily Lynch, Amy Donahue, and I actually scheduled them to work maybe an hour or so, and then I'd kind of pick it up from there. They stayed the entire night and ran those registers, and so it was, I forget how many hours, but it was a long time, and their children were there too, and they kept coming up, and we'd have to say, yep, I'll get to you when I can get to you, go find your books, and so it was a good night, but Emily, thank you for your help. I sure appreciate it, and then at the end, all we had to do was hit that button, and the report was there, so that was good. So greatly appreciate your help, and I know Emily's not here, but we thank her for her.
Oh, what about these
So-
other 2?
and then-
The same thing or not?
Well, no, it's not.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, just didn't
He's
want
hard
to
to smile in the picture.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
but,
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. That's good.
All right.
and I guess I better take you these
I'll
now.
let you get this.
Thank you. Okay, now.
I just saw literacy.
Yeah, and to explain, and Mr. Hildreth, he's not losing it over here, he's saying, oh.
They're just the words I'm gonna get.
It was all the same night, the literacy night, the book fair was all in the same night, but the literacy night, another big undertaking, And Allison Orr and Nikki Luloff were very instrumental in making that evening happen, along with our PAS organization. So, but I really wanted to recognize Nikki and Allison tonight. I know they're not here, but, and all of PAS. Do we, Emily's a PAS member, thank you. Well, Shawnee, you are too. All parents are PAS members, I mean, they are, so. But that evening, you know, a big thank you to Allison and Nikki for conducting and organizing, being instrumental for that evening. So that was that.
Okay.
Okay, how are we doing?
Good.
Okay, Rick. So he left us once, but he's back. So Rick, we'll just have you here, so. Rick, you know, the list is long, you know, like a lot of you out there, he volunteers. And one thing he does is he helps out at our after-school program, and the boys and girls love that he's there. The supervisors love that he's there. He gives a lot of time to that, and he always tells me he enjoys it. And he keeps coming back. So it's part of what he does. He volunteers, and he maybe doesn't flip pancakes for the Lions at our sessions, but he does other things like this. And we just appreciate everything that you do for us, Rick, and I know the kids and the supervisors do too. So thank you.
Okay, 1, 2, looking good. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
And last but not least, Katie and Shauna waiting so patiently. All right, I'll just have you stand in the middle there, okay? So you're ready for the picture?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the awards to them, then I'll talk about it. Shauna, Katie.
Thank you.
All right, at the beginning of the year, I approached these two and said, hey, how about the book, or how about the yearbook? And they kind of looked at me and said, what? But here's the product. It's an excellent yearbook. It turned out really, really good. So we have one to present to the school board. And Rye, I have a place in the back for the autographs from the school board. We can keep that in the outer office there. So I'll give that to you, Rye. All right. And countless hours into this yearbook. It started way back in September, and we received them about a month ago.
Yeah, April,
And
deadline was March.
yeah, so, plus we had some extra copies, and parents have found out about that, and so the $10 have been coming in quite fast. So, and we still have a few left. So if you'd still like to, if there's parents out there still like to buy a copy. But thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
We'll hold that.
So Katie and Sean, thank you. All right.
Excellent.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you to
You're
all our
welcome.
Star Award winners. Thank you very, very much.
You bet.
Hey.
All right.
Really nice.
Yeah, oh, you just.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you for everything.
Couldn't do without you.
Thank you. See you another day.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
All right, Mr. Darling, the next item is information of school board recognition.
Yes, each of you received a certificate for the recognition that you guys do. And a part of it, I know the administration and I are sure appreciative. And then what's really good too is you hear the teachers very appreciative of the support that you guys give. And then also being proactive instead of reactive, and also having some vision for the school district. And I know myself and the staff are very appreciative of this, and I'd like to thank you for your service, because a lot of times, it's kind of a thankless job a lot of times, but you gotta reflect. If you've ever been to the Rotary Top 20 and see those kids there, you see the kids in activities, you see the kids doing band and chorus, and all from the speech to, you know, everything. Those are the positive, neat things that's happening. So I'd like to thank you on behalf of myself and the staff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and then also to segue into that, I forgot, Mr. Bruder and the staff and the students did some awesome things. So-
Yes, and to show our appreciation, we put up a couple posters around, okay? And this one here, it says school, that's a board. We got one behind
2468, who do we
Mr. Clark
appreciate?
there. So just like to leave those up for a while if we could. And then I have some for you to take home and read, okay? And I need to explain a few of them to you, okay? So these are